Good morning to all of you. Here I am going to discuss about the consumer behavior and marketing strategy. This is the first unit, the first chapter of the consumer behavior subject, and we need to understand several things related to consumer behavior and marketing strategies. It is very important aspect related to marketing activities. So, as per my opinion, you have to careful about all the things and aspects related to consumer behavior so that you will able to understand what is actual process of the consumer behavior and how you can use consumer behavior in the good marketing strategies. So before going to discuss about the consumer behavior, you need to understand what are the learning objectives or of consumer behavior. So so first objective to know that actual marketing managers, as a manager, you need to understand the regular marketing activities, and do you use consumer behavior concept? How can you use the concept during the marketing practices? The second objective related to consumer behavior, that understand the nature of consumer values. It is also important role as a manager, the understanding of consumer buying behavior as well as consumer values, because whenever you are thinking about to satisfy customers' needs, wants, and desire, if you are not capable to understand consumer values, you didn't or you can't successful manager, and you can't satisfy their needs in better manner when you are not able to understand their actual values. So values means the trust where consumer believes the things. It plays a vital role in the process of consumer buying behavior. So providing superior customers values, and the role of that knowledge of consumer behavior plays strategies to create customers values. So this is the second objective of this study. The third one is to understand the overall relationship between marketing strategy and consumer behavior. So it related to the understanding of consumer buying behavior as well as the marketing strategies by which any company or any organization or any marketing organization wants to make more profit. Okay. The fourth one is to understand the consumer can viewed as a problem solver. This is very valuable point, my dear friends. Please try to understand this point, because if you are thinking about that the customers creates problem or they always demand more, this is not like they are creating problems. It's like that they are the problem solver, because basically if they are demanding something, that means they are provoking to you, please develop certain new innovative product as per the requirement of the customers. So all customers, they are the problem solvers, not problem creator. Okay. The fifth one says understand that a knowledge of consumer behavior provides manager with a set of appropriate questions and a guideline to action. As in fourth point, I have told you that treat customers like a problem solver, not problem creator. That means when you are treating customers like a problem solver, that means you will achieve more, and you need to understand their knowledge of consumers. They will provide you several things that comes under your improvement of knowledge. So once you get an idea about the things, definitely you can develop more, more effective strategies. Okay, so these are the things, these are the learning objectives related to consumer behavior. And then you need to understand what is consumer behavior. So consumer behavior is the study of individuals, group or organization and all the activities associated with the purchase, use and disposal of goods and services. Consumer behavior does not mean you have to study about individuals only. You need to understand actual buying behavior of the group also, of the organization also. If you are studying individual behavior, that means you are studying a part of certain group or organization. Sometimes it happened you are studying only individual behaviors does not mean you are doing wrong thing. Actually, you are doing right thing, because I have told you that individual is a small unit of certain group, small unit of any organization. And once you are focusing on individual behaviors or individual's behavior, that means you are doing good thing. Okay, so it includes also emotions, mental and behavioral responses that proceed or follow these activities. Is what emotions considers as decision-making process. Emotions plays important role during the purchase decisions. So, as consumer behavior is concerned, you need to understand individual, group or organizations activities which are involved in the process of purchase or dispose of any kind of products or services. Okay, so this is the definition of consumer behavior. The next slide says why we are doing study of consumer behavior. First, you have understand the objectives. The second thing is you have understand what is consumer behavior. But important thing is that why we have to understand consumer behavior, why we have to study about the consumer behavior. So, as per my opinion, consumer behavior theory provides a manager to with the proper question to ask. Read again. Consumer behavior theory provides the manager with the proper questions to ask. Once you have studied consumer theories, then you can think to develop your strategies. If you want to develop your strategies, just ask questions. Regarding that, you need knowledge as well as experience. So it provides you experience as well as knowledge. Marketing practices designed to influence consumer behavior influences the firm, the individual, and the society. We have to understand, or we need to study consumer behavior because it reflects overall behavior of the society. Because I have told you that the individual is a one unit of any organization, maybe any society, maybe any group. So it reflects entire process of purchase. So being marketer, what are your objective? Your objective is to sell more, improve your sales, earn more profit. So if consumer behavior related to any kind of purchase decision, that means you have to study. Then you can think to introduce good marketing strategies in front of the customers or consumers. Then the last one, all marketing decisions and regulations are based on assumptions about consumers' behavior. All marketing decisions and regulations. Because if you are preparing strategies, if you are thinking to protect consumer interest, so you need to develop marketing strategies and you need to develop certain rules and regulations which protects consumer interest. So if you want to protect consumer interest regarding that, you need to study about the consumer behavior. Because if you want to solve, if you want to provide good services, if you want to save customers, consumers' interest, you need to understand their behavior. Where they are comfortable, where they are facing problems. So being a problem solver, you need to study consumer behavior. So I think this is enough for today's class. You need to study once what is learning object of consumer behavior, what is consumer behavior, and why we are studying consumer behavior. That's it from my side for today's class. We will meet again in the next class. So that's it. Thank you.